All right, yo, what's up, guys? It's July 27th, and today we're gonna be talking the truth about getting a six-pack. All right, so first things first is understand genetics. Understand that someone's abs is gonna be looking different than some other guy's abs. Like my abs are skinny and right in the middle. They're skinny in the middle. They're not blocky. That's just how my abs are. When I was fat still, right? I never had abs. And when I did, I thought they were gonna be bulky, right? Because, I just thought that I had a bulky frame, that I was like massive. But nope, my genetic structure is pretty small. So yeah, those are my abs. Pretty much the fitness industry is hella BS because they say how to get lower abs and all that, and they say how to train obliques. It's all genetic structure, that's it. And depending on how lean they are, that is why their abs show, because they're lean. I guarantee you, if they put on like 20 pounds of fat, their abs, you cannot see anything, pretty much nothing. Just maybe some blocks, a little bit, but then it's not defined, all right? Like you won't see it because it's genetic structure. The abdominal area, just like the bicep, everything is different, everything. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about stuff that you need to stop doing to get a six-pack. All right, first thing is you need to stop bulking. Bulking is completely BS because bulking is another excuse so you could eat. Bulking is just an excuse to eat more calories because sometimes you're a fat ass and you just want to eat more. And then you have that mentality of, I'm 150 pounds, I have no abs, but it's alright because I'm gonna either stay at 150 pounds or maybe go up, but I'm gonna build muscle. So by that time, my whole entire frame is going to be having abs, back, buys, everything. Well, you're just gonna stay fat forever and you're never ever in your life will see a six-pack on your frame. When you are bulking, you say, all right, I'm bulking, so I get an excuse to go drink and party, and guess what that happens? That messes up your metabolism. Metabolism is the factor that determines if you're going to have a six-pack or you're not. If your metabolism is slow because you've been drinking all night, well, guess what? You're never gonna burn enough calories so you could actually be in a fat burning mode. You're never burning fat, ever. You're always going up and down. It's never going to stabilize into that consistent fat burning mode because you're always screwing up. You see, I don't like when people bulk because not only do they have an excuse to eat, drink, and party, but they also think that they can eat all the junk food that they want. They think that they could just, it's that mentality, they're fat. They've never been lean all their life. And so their excuse is that, screw it, I'm gonna be lean eventually, so I'm gonna go and buy a bag of potato chips and I'm gonna go buy some candy bars. We're gonna do whatever you guys do, especially if you guys are on the munchies. You guys are just gonna go ham and ham, like it's all good. And guess what? I hate the excuse that I had a good workout today, so all this junk food is gonna replenish my gains. Like, no, it's not. You're just gonna get more fat. Your body only needs so much energy so you can actually grow muscle and lose fat at the same time. It is possible to do that. You can do that. I freaking hate bulkers. And another reason why is because they're never really serious, y'all. Like, if you pay attention to these guys, they're never serious ever to getting a six-pack. I mean, maybe they want it. Yeah, they want a six-pack, but how bad do they want it? They don't really want it. They just kind of want it because they're never serious. It's a psychological thing. Getting a six-pack, it's all mental. Like, I can make a fat guy that has never seen his abs in his life, I could get him a six-pack in 8 weeks through diet and training because I'm a serious person. And then when I get them into a serious mode of 8 weeks, they will see it. The diet will determine the abs. And if the diet is crap, your stomach will look like crap. Now the second thing that you should fix that camera angle. Now the second thing that you should stop doing is, if you're a beginner especially and you're fat, this is mainly for fat people, so stop going to the gym and just doing abs at the gym. Like just doing abs. Let's say you're like maybe pretty fat, right? And all you do is go to the gym and do that crunch machine. That's all you do. You do that crunch machine, but guess what? Yeah, you're working out your abdominal area, you're growing the muscle, you're working the ab muscle, but you're never losing fat. Remember, abs, to get abs is to lose fat. So if you're doing just abs, like all those crazy sit-ups and all those stupid ab works and those freaking, you put your feet, I forgot, like you go those in and out of your feet and you go side by side and all that. You think you're gonna be getting a six-pack in like, 4 weeks. You're like, oh, by the time I got get done with this ab workout for 4 weeks, I'm gonna have a six-pack, but you never do because you're still fat. That's the thing. Now you should totally stop doing solely abs at the gym because it barely increases your metabolism. When you're doing ab work only, you get a spike of metabolism. What happens when you have a spike of metabolism? Your metabolism is faster. Okay, that's it. And then, so you get to burn more calories at rest. And what type of calories at rest? Specifically fat. You're burning fat at rest. All right? Or carbs through the liver or whatever. Yeah, you're burning through that faster at rest. And doing abs only barely gives you a spike of that. So you'll also look crap if you're just lean with abs. Like if let's say you had a six-pack, you have a six-pack through doing abs only at the gym, but you never did shoulders, you never did back, you never did legs, you never did chest, any of that. When you're lean, you're just gonna look like those skinny fucktards that are just lean with abs and nothing else. What the hell? You have a six-pack, but your physique look like crap. I wouldn't want that. When I first was small, I was arrogant because I was like, all I wanted was a six-pack. That's all chicks dig, right? Well, yeah, like right now, if I was to look at myself with like that, skinny with just abs, dude, it's nothing. It's nothing. Also, if you're doing just abs at the gym, then you're stressing out. Abs is a freaking bitch to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that burning for the abs. Like, do you hate the work of squatting? Do you hate the work of benching? Do you hate the work of bicep curls more, or do you hate the work of abs? I'm pretty sure 80 to 90% of these people will hate the burning of abs more than anything else. What's that's gonna do? That's gonna produce cortisol, which is the bad hormone, which stresses you out. And I don't care really what cortisol does, but the main reason why cortisol is bad is because it slows down your metabolism. So it's counterintuitive. It's doing the exact opposite of what you want your metabolism to do, all right? You don't want that. And then because of those cortisol levels raising, you're like, oh man, I'm not seeing my abs, right? You're stressing out, and guess what? You're like, I guess I just gotta do more abs, right? More abs, more the better. But you're basically just overtraining. Your cortisol level is up in the freaking ceiling, and then you're never getting to your goal because you're just too arrogant for doing only abs at the gym. Now, the third thing that you should avoid is only doing cardio. These people, I just do not like them. Like, they go to the gym and they say, yeah, I went to the gym today, yeah, I jogged for the treadmill for like an hour and then I came back home. And the first thing I said was that, did you do any weights? And they're like, no, I just want to get a six-pack and I just want to lose weight, and I just want to do cardio. Yeah, you're not gonna get a six-pack. Like, you're never gonna get a six-pack like that. You're just gonna actually look flabbier, and then, cause that's what happened to me when I was in like the 6th grade. All I did was ran, that's it. And then I looked flabbier, my chest was flabbier. I had no muscle gain because I never worked out, so I had no muscle gain, and so I never had a six-pack even though I was like I went from 170 pounds to 120, and I still didn't have one because it's all simple. Now you're skinny fat, and skinny fat people, we all know you don't have six packs because all you do is cardio. That's all you do. That's all you can do, and that's all you know. If you're doing cardio only, not only does it suck, but you're also gonna hit a sticking point. And what I mean by a sticking point is that your weight is gonna stall. Like basically, usually people that only do cardio, they barely eat any calories, and they don't even track protein, carbs, and fat. They just they learn from doctors and all that all you need to do is eat less amount of calories than what you burn normally throughout the day, and you'll get skinnier. And then in their mind, they're like, and if I get skinnier like that, I can get a six-pack, right? But the thing is that if you're only eating calories from freaking carbs, or if you're only eating calories from fats, you're never look, protein, if you're eating protein, that's a good thing because protein is a very thermogenic food, meaning that it increases metabolism. It also protects and prevents the loss of muscle tissue, which is gains like this. See, if I was to eat only carbs, I would not have this stuff. Like only carbs or only fats, you need all three of them. Fats for health, protein for recovery, and also carbs for energy, or depending on how you do it, you can go fats for also health and energy. That's the keto diet. But look guys, pretty much if you're only doing cardio, you can't grow muscle by just doing cardio. You have to grow muscle by lifting weights. So you won't grow metabolic tissue, which is muscle. And metabolic tissue, that's just a fancier word for a meat inside of your body that increases the rates of calories that you burn a day. So I'm like, what, 150 pounds right now? If I am 150 pounds of all muscle, like let's say right now, right? 150 pounds of this. And then, yeah, like, let's just give it a random number. I could probably burn like 3,000 calories a day, maintain my weight, right? But then if I'm like 150 pounds of just skinny fat, right? My thermogenic caloric expenditure will probably only be like 1,500 calories. And that's just the sad truth. And also, you should stop doing cardio because you're going to be increasing cortisol level up in that freaking ceiling, guys. Cardio sucks just as much as doing abs only at the gym. Like, especially if you put those two together. If you're only doing abs and you're only doing cardio, like you're doing like 30-minute abs of super stressful work, not even fun, and then you're doing like 2 hours of cardio after that. Yeah, it's gonna be all freaking bad for you. Like, you won't get a freaking six-pack from that, guys. You won't look aesthetic at all. Now, the fourth thing you should avoid at the gym is stop skipping leg day. And this one is very quick and very simple. You'll stay fat, and it's common sense, all right? It's very common sense because if you have no leg muscles, guys, you will have no ab muscles. Yo, that's the truth. When you do squat, believe me, that's a lot of core work. Or when you do like leg press, you're not just working on your legs, you're working out your core at the same time. And when you, my freaking God, all right, when you're doing the core work, that is a lot of stimulus to the abs, like the entire body, dude. Remember what I said. It's all about getting a lot of metabolic spikes. And then leg day is pretty much, leg day gives you the most metabolic spike, which means it's gonna burn more calories after your workout. And that's pretty much it. Like, the people, just tell me right now, do you know a person that skips leg day? All they do is arms, buys, tries, shoulders. That's all they freaking do. Tell me right now, do they have a six-pack? They might have massive arms, right? Like, trust me, believe me, I know a lot of these people. They'll do arms for freaking like an hour. But tell me, do they have a six-pack? No, because the metabolism is not fast enough from not doing leg day. And then they don't have enough muscle on each muscle frame. And so basically, they'll never have enough metabolic tissue on their body to get a solid, firm six-pack. It won't freaking show. It just won't. Let's move on. Now here's the fifth thing that you should avoid. Pretty much this is kind of goes hand in hand with the bulking, but pretty much stop eating dirty food all the time. Like just mainly dirty food. There is many reasons to why you should stop eating bad food. This is kind of like for the bulking people too. They think that eating clean foods are for pussies. Like they think that eating oatmeal is like eating oatmeal sucks. You know, I'd rather eat freaking I eat chips. I can eat all that good stuff. You know, like, but honestly, like they're just a badass at heart. And then that's, like I said, it's another excuse to eat. And then what's that gonna do is that it's gonna lead to drinking, partying, and fucking up your metabolism even more, you know? Eat one piece of M&M or Skittles, I guarantee you're gonna go grab you're gonna eat that whole packet by the end of like 30 minutes. And then after that, you're gonna get the sugar rush, you're gonna get this binging thing, and then you're gonna freaking go off. And then you are going to be stressful, and that is a perfect example of eating disorder. You know what I'm saying? You just had an episode, and when you eat clean food, you prevent those episodes, and then you save those episodes for stuff like, I don't like cheat days, refeed days. You know what I'm saying? That's it. If you're eating dirty foods, you have now developed a fat mindset, which is after my workout, you know, my intent, maybe you got the training down, right? But then you're gonna go and eat a McDonald's Big Mac meal, like. Yep, alright guys. Thanks for tuning in for the truth of getting a six-pack. And why should you believe me? Because I have a six-pack. And also because I'm Asian and I got a six-pack and I used to be fat. If you don't believe me, you're never gonna get a six-pack.